This video is for you folks in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. Of course, there's the wildfires occurring, but I want you guys to watch these wind patterns. So you have these strong south-southwest winds, and we're talking about wind speeds of 60 miles an hour. Now, these are gusts, not sustained winds, but of course, those gusts will help those wildfires spread. Now, the thing about wildfires is that they are unpredictable, right? So you can have wind in one direction, and a wildfire can start spreading in the opposite direction. But for the most part, the wildfires are going to follow the wind patterns, right? So if you have wind blowing in a certain direction, you can expect those fires to grow in that specific direction, most likely. Now, for the folks that are in the area, just because you have not received evacuation orders yet does not mean that you should not be prepared to evacuate, right? So you need to make sure you have your bug out bags ready, you have your vehicles topped off, your gas tanks. If you have an EV, make sure it's fully charged, right? But you need to make sure that you are ready to go, because once you do get evacuation orders, if you get them, you don't want to be stuck in traffic, right? You want to beat the traffic. So make sure that you are prepped and ready to go. Stay in constant contact to the best of your ability with local fire and EMS services. But please be safe, guys. We have a few videos discussing wildfire safety. If you have any flammable debris that's outside of your home, of course, consider removing that if it is safe to do so. If you have sprinklers, you can turn your sprinklers on, all these different things. But the main thing is just removing flammable debris from your area, from your home, right? And most importantly, evacuating, right? Do not try to fight a wildfire. You need to leave, right? Because this is the thing, when it comes to wildfires, you're going to most likely encounter the smoke before the fire even gets to you, right? With that smoke, we don't know what is in there, right? What chemicals are in there, maybe if there's like a chemical spill or something like that, right? The smoke that is created from these wildfires can carry all sorts of toxins that we really do not need to inhale. And it may not just be trees and grass and dead animals, whatever. It could also be some very serious chemicals in there as well, right? Chemical spills very often get into the ground, right? The ground starts to burn, the ground starts to heat up over 500 degrees, much hotter than 500 degrees. It can create that, or that it can make that chemical turn into a vapor, right? It can even cause explosions with that chemical, right? So just please be safe, guys. Please make sure that you are not trying to fight a wildfire, but you are evacuating from it. The best you can really do is just wildfire proof your home, and you can do that by removing flammable debris. Follow for more. We will keep you guys updated on what's happening with this, if anything changes, if wind patterns change, etc., etc. Before we go, I want you guys to kind of view these wind patterns. Now they do weaken, right? They weaken Wednesday evening going into Thursday. And you can see that the patterns do change a little bit, but not too much. So again, guys, just please be safe. Keep in contact with your local EMS and fire services. Again, follow for more. Thank you for your support. God bless. Stay safe. And as always, guys, stay sanctified.